Hello everyone, Sandi here. Welcome back to the channel. I have been ill yet again, so I apologize for my flu voice. But it's now been 2 weeks of this and I just can't wait anymore. I need to make a video. It's a little bit frustrating when you have so many ideas for videos that you want to make and then your voice just can't cope with it. But anyway, I hope you will forgive my voice, and if I accidentally, I don't know, cough in your ears or something, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I will try and edit out any unnecessary coughing and sniveling. So yeah, today we are here for a very special reason. As I mentioned, have been ill, so I've been lazily been lying on the sofa trying to get better, but you know, as you do, I've been online quite a lot because there's not been anything else to do. So I have been browsing and looking. I have been very good and not bought too many things, but I did find quite randomly this deck that I had never seen before and I'd never heard of, and I just instantly felt like I need to try this out. And you know how fun I think it is to get really drawn into a deck, and I don't do this very often. I sometimes do it because I think it's very fun, but what I'm trying to say is that I really enjoy sometimes to buy a deck that I feel really drawn to without watching any walkthroughs or seeing what the cards, most of the cards are like. I just see the first 4 or 5 cards in the deck, so like the Fool to the Emperor or the Hierophant, and if I like all of them, then I usually I feel confident that I might be able to love the rest of the deck. So what I've done this time is that I found this deck. I found this really cool looking deck that I had never heard of, that used to be mass market, but I think is now out of print, or at least I found it online in several places with out of print prices. But I don't think it's has been out of print for very long, or it has not been very popular, because I also did find in some smaller tarot shops that they had stock left of this deck that they were selling for the mass market price or even sale mass market price. So I was very lucky and I found this deck for a sale mass market price in a little tarot shop that also had a online shop. Anyway, I'm keeping you I don't know why I haven't shown the deck yet, because obviously the title will have already given away what deck I'm talking about. I'm such a game show host. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the deck I'm talking about is the Faerie Tarot by Natalie Hertz. Now, Natalie Hertz, I know, has this really quirky looking vampire deck, but I never really felt like I wanted a vampire deck. And so when I was Googling randomly, it wasn't even looking for this specific deck, I was looking for a completely different deck, and I just saw this one card and I was like, what deck is that from? and then I googled some more and I found out it was from this deck, and I am so excited. This is an old US Games system deck. It's printed in Italy, which means it's an older US Games deck, which means it's probably got the like old, really nice cardstock. And it says here copyright 2007, but then it's also got 2015 printed on here. So it's, I think this printing is not like that super old, but yeah, because I suppose this printing is from 2015. So yeah, let's dig into this deck. I'm so excited. This arrived yesterday together with 2 other decks, and I opened the other 2, but I really wanted to film a first impressions walkthrough of this one. So I'm really proud of myself for not tearing into this one last night and saving it for you guys. So here we go. It's got this easier packaging to unwrap. It's not shrink wrapped, so that's nice. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the 6 of Pentacles on the back here. Yeah, not shrink wrapped cards either, so it's definitely not a newer printing. Okay, the Faerie Tarot. Oh. Oh my goodness! Look at this title card. I love the size of this deck. It's like, hang on, let me grab a standard tarot. So here we've got a standard tarot, and this is the title card. So you can see it's a lot shorter, but also a lot wider than a standard tarot size, which I think is really exciting, actually. I am certainly very excited about this deck. Ah, all right. Let's see. Yes, we've got, here are the backs, and they're gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love this already. All right, so here we've got the Fool. And I mean, come on, it's got such cool colors. Wow. Of course, we've got the US Games. The US Games copyright there, but it's kind of tiny, and yeah. I wonder if there's going to be animals in every card. And this, okay, yes. I quickly checked the little guidebook, and the little guidebook actually mentions the dormouse that's in here with the Fool, and I really like that they are mentioning them and letting us know what animal it is. Oh, okay, this is gonna take forever, I feel. Oh, this magician looks kind of funny. The beard is really funny, like it looks. Hang on, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. You're not seeing this. Hang on. Let me go back to the Fool so you can see that up close as well. There we go. All right, so look at this beard. It's kind of funny. Like it almost looks like it's a fake beard. And the person underneath all of this white looks kind of young. So it's almost like a you know, a child dressing up, trying to be like more wise than they are or older than they are, which I think is kind of fun for the magician, you know, like a trickster energy. These feel so magical. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at her. Oh, I love her. She's so pretty. I love the dress she's wearing. And she's holding the scroll there as well. And all of these like sparkles around her head, and it looks like she's got green hair, like a mossy kind of hair almost, which is really cool. It's so funny, these borders don't bother me like at all. The cards are really well balanced. Oh my goodness, look at this Empress. Oh wow, that's quite different. She's more like a kind of, she gives me serious Queen of Swords vibes. Like she's got power. She's also very, she also kind of gives me High Priestess vibes a little bit. Look, I can't speak. The Empress usually isn't depicted in this ferocious way, and I kind of like it. I dig this interpretation quite a lot. Although, you know, traditionally I do really like a soft Empress as well. Like I like the softness, like motherly Empress. She's never bothered me. I just really like having decks that can give me different energies as well, if you understand what I mean. That's why we have different decks, isn't it? So that we can get different kinds of advice from different empresses. At least that's how I look at it. Ooh, this Emperor is cool as well. Oh, I love this combination. They look like a power couple. Oh, and she's got the barn owls and he's got the eagles, golden eagles it looks like. That is so cool. Oh, I love that. They're like, yeah. It's very unusual for me to like an Emperor card this much, so I'm really happy. Alright, here we've got the Hierophant. Now, I usually don't like Hierophants that are depicted with these kind of Pope-like clothes. I do feel that this Hierophant could have been a little bit more, like, less churchy. He's my least favorite so far. But, you know, my philosophy is that cards that we don't like usually has the most to teach us. So, alright, the Lovers. Quirky looking lovers here. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted a Natalie Hertz deck, because her characters can look very weird and like quirky, but she's a classically trained artist. She's gone to art school, I think, in France, and she's a really skilled artist. So it feels like all of the quirkiness that she puts into her images, they are very intentional, and that's the kind of quirkiness I really like. Yeah. Oh, look at this chariot. Oh. The only thing here, I mean, I like I said, I like decks that have different takes on the different cards. So it doesn't bother me too much, but I do prefer it when the chariot card doesn't have any reins or when the chariot isn't holding the reins, but these reins aren't very tight. Like you can see that there's leeway here in the reins, so it's not too bad at all. Oh my goodness, look at this cute strength card. Oh, she's the bright purple eyeshadow on her. Wow. That's cozy. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I love this hermit so much. See, this is what I was hoping for, you know? This is what I was hoping for. Like really good, earthy, like naturey, fae creatures. Oh my goodness, I can't get over this hermit. He's my fave so far, definitely. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we've got some kind of what looks like a carriage wheel, maybe? And all of these different, like, plants and cloths wrapped around it. That's interesting. Justice. Okay, so we've got a red and a green, like dragon-like thing, serpent thing here. And we also have a green and a red dragon in the scales here. Now, her sword is not pointing right straight up, which is something like a kind of an important symbol in the justice, that the sword isn't tipping either way. So that's not my fave, but she looks very discerning and not easily swayed herself, and I suppose that's what matters. Okay, the Hanged Man. Wow, all right, he really wants that strawberry. Looks like this bird has his eye on the strawberry as well. This is a bit of a funny one, isn't it? Weird. Ooh, look at this death card. Oh, wow. Oh, look at these wings. That's like skeleton wings. That one gives me chills, actually. The face is kind of scary looking. Wow. Oh, this Temperance is beautiful. I really like her. I like that the hair looks like flames almost as well. Oh, this apple is funny. Ooh, look at all of these faces in the frame as well. Oh, he's got this furry tail. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, wow. He's quite a character. Oh, look at this tower. It's a mushroom. Oh, no. Oh, these little elves or fae creatures fall toppling down. Oh, wow. I think that's the prettiest tower card I've ever seen. Oh, I almost like the tower card better than the star card. Oh, gosh. Oh, she is pretty, though. I like her long green hair. Oh my goodness, this moon's face is a bit creepy. Look at that face. Oh wow, that is something else. Wow. And the sun isn't any better. Oh no. Oh no. These are usually the two cards I really adore in a deck, but I don't know about these. I think they'll grow on me. I mean, they made me laugh at least. But yeah, that's a murder son. That's a murderer. that's a creepy murderer son. Oh wow. Oh, this judgment card is pretty. Although I would prefer it. I mean, the first like hot take here is that I really have so much more love for, you know, creatures that are looking like this, or you know, like the title card, like know me type things, than all of these like super pretty fae women. Like I'm still waiting for a deck that will have just give me all of the knobbly, funny looking and like earthy looking gnomes. Like give me dirt and earth and magic, forest magic, you know, just like I don't want all of this prettiness. Oh, well, that's pretty as well. Although I do like her. She's looking a little bit unsure of herself almost, which I don't know if it's suitable for the world. I don't know, but she seems to be sitting in some kind of orchid, which is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. So we're starting out with the King of Swords. Huh. Okay, let's just go with the flow, shall we? So, the King of Swords, I kind of like him, actually. I love that he's got a wolf with him and that it's winter time. I didn't actually look at the seasons in the majors at all. I think maybe they're a bit more ambiguous season-wise, but I think maybe there's going to be seasons in the suits. So, Queen of Swords with an ermine. That's cool. Yeah. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. That horse is kind of calm, and the Knight of Swords looks kind of calm as well. Usually we see the Knight of Swords furiously galloping somewhere. So that's interesting. And the Page of Swords is this old bagpiper. That's also quite interesting. It's pretty though. 10 of Swords. I'm feeling a bit odd going this way around. Let's take the cards and flip them around, shall we? Like that. I'm sorry, doing this in the middle of the walkthrough, but it feels weird. So, Ace of Swords. with this bunny. And then we've got 2 of Swords. Oh wow. So much to pick up on from here, like all the different colors. Very interesting. 3 of Swords. That's also very different. She's carrying some birch trees in this basket. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I hope that the guidebook is good. 4 of Swords. Yeah. Still winter. 5 of Swords. Interesting. I don't know if it's because of the snow, but this one is giving me 5 of Pence vibes. 6 of Swords. Yeah, in the boat. But it looks like they're going towards like more unsettled water. I don't know. 7 of Swords. Yeah, she's trying to carry too many swords. Wow, okay, 8 of Swords. What is she doing? Oh, that's kind of funny. That's a very weird 8 of Swords. I'm not sure I like this very much. 9 of Swords. Ooh. That look she's giving us there is quite intense. I like that. Also like that she's so like grey, bluish grey. It's cool. And the 10 of Swords. Yeah. Pretty standard. Now, just because it will feel weird not to, I'm gonna show you the course again. I don't know why. But so here we've got the Page and the Knight. And the Queen and the King. Alright, so now we'll go through the rest of them in the order that I am used to. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so we've got some kind of bird of paradise or something here. Two of Pentacles. Oh, she's balancing a wheelbarrow, I suppose. Three of Pentacles. Huh, that's interesting. And kind of different. Love the ladybirds, but I don't know. I'm usually pretty picky with my pens. It's my favorite suit, so. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. She's gathering all of her pentacles, being protective of them, and we've got lotus flowers here and an apple tree in the background. 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. So she seems to be sending her intentions, her wishes out into the world. going to put that one aside and I'm going to read from the guidebook later. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This guy is on the box. Yeah, alright. We've got this little fishy sticking his head up there. I'm not really sure what I think about the suits. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Not much to say about that one. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I suppose we can see her practicing her harp, although I'm not sure you're supposed to hold it that way. I'm not sure about these minors, you guys. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I don't see all the abundance you usually see in a pentacle, Nine of Pents. But I suppose here in the frame we've got more of a park-like thing going on. She looks kind of unpleased. I don't know. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, that's pretty. They look happy. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Why are all the pages old men? I think that's kind of funny. He's sitting there playing the harp, singing with the birds, it looks like. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, he's okay, I suppose. Do love this luscious landscape here, which I think it's where we are maybe in summer. Perhaps. Hang on, let me look at the other. Or maybe autumn, because she was harvesting in the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what the other suits look like before we decide. I love this queen though. I love the deer that she's got with her there. She's okay. And the king has a bear. That's lovely. I love that. Although the bear really doesn't seem to like being petted on the head. Patted on the head. He's like, oh, come on, lay off. All right. The next suit is the Cups, Ace of Cups with a dolphin. Two of Cups with a lady on a balcony. Okay. I'm so not sure about these minors, you guys. Wow, maybe this deck has a lot to teach me if I'm so if I don't get it. Maybe there's things that I don't understand yet. Three of Cups, we've got the same picture that's on the box again. So here we've got two ladies and a baby for the Three of Cups, which is also very different. Indeed. Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, that's very Four of Cupsy, I suppose. Five of Cups. Yeah, very traditional fives. Although usually the cups standing up are like behind the character, so that she's more like thoroughly pointing out that the cups that she's focusing on are the tipped over ones and not the ones that are still standing. But yeah. 6 of Cups. Huh. It's giving me very 7 of Cups vibes. What's the 7 of Cups like then? This is confusing me. This is confusing me. Is it confusing you guys? This is fun. A fun exercise though. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Wow, alright. So she's digging into one of the cups. She's not leaving a perfect stack of cups behind. She's digging into one. This is so different. Oh, I did not know this. This is so weird. All right. 9 of Cups. All right, fair enough. That's kind of 9 of Cupsy. 10 of Cups. All right, so we've got this weird-looking couple. Look at his face. It's odd. I mean, it's kind of dark for a 10 of Cups. Look, it's kind of like... It's not as bright and perfect, which I kind of like. Huh. Alright. The Page of Cups. We've got another bearded fairy gnome type thing. Playing a lute this time. So we've had bagpipes, harp and a lute for the pages. Here we've got the Knight of Cups. He's walking a different direction. This is the first knight we've had that with. Queen of Cups with a swan. Yeah, I think she works. And the King of Cups. Yeah, he's nice. I like that. Alright, for the last suit we have the Wands. Is that a squirrel? I think that's a squirrel. Yeah, that's a squirrel. Yeah, this is definitely the autumn suit, I think. It's very autumny. 2 of Wands. Sitting by what I suppose might be a wishing well. I think that works. Ooh, 3 of Wands. He's ready to hop off. I like that. I like that one a lot. This is different. This is fun because usually the wands aren't my faves, but 4 of Wands. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose it's a rest stop, but usually we see some kind of celebration as well going on in the 4 of Wands. Five of Wands. All right. I like the artwork. Like it's pretty. I'm lacking adversaries here though, like the playfulness of the 5 of Wands. He looks more like he's ready for a fight, you know, like the 7. Is it the 7? I might be mixing things up now. Six of Wands. Oh, I was hoping that this dude was having his own card, that he was going to be as prominently, you know, prominent as this in this one. Like, I was hoping this was a card. But yeah, looks like this guy. This guy is the winner who's proudly walking past. Alright, Seven of Wands. See, I got more of a Seven of Wands vibe from the Five of Wands. Is it just me? The Eight of Wands. Oh, I love that they're on a snail. It gives me Never-Ending Story vibes with the racing snail. If you know, you know. And the Nine of Wands. It's a lady with 9 wands. I don't see too much of wariness, no like bandages or hurt, like that she's hurt or wary at all. That's a bit of a shame. And then we've got the Ten of Wands, which looks a lot like the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. This deck is throwing me for a loop. I can't wait to see what the guidebook says about these cards that are really confusing me. Page of Wands. He's playing some type of horn. Cool. The Knight of Wands. All of these knights seem very docile, like very not much is happening, like they're not trotting or rearing or galloping or anything. They all kind of look a bit tired, a bit like want to go home, have a little nap, you know. And oh, the Queen of Wands, I think she's my favorite. She's got a fox. Look at her, she's cool. And oh, the King of Wands is also really good. He's got a boar with him. I like him. All right, so we've gone through the whole deck now. I have a couple of cards that well, quite a few of the minors actually that I don't get at all. Let's zoom out again. So, right, I love the size of the cards. They are going to be super easy for me to shuffle, and I was right. I really love the size of these cards. I'm gonna say it again. Yes. I wish all cards could be this size. Oh, all right. So let's also do the fan test. Yeah, that works really well. And hand over hand shuffling. They glide very nicely. They feel very good actually. The cardstock is thin, but not by any means flimsy. It's very, very springy. Look at that. Wow. I love that. This cardstock is amazing. Wonder why they ever changed it. Oh, all right, so let's take a look at the guidebook, shall we? So the guidebook, let's see. The introduction. Okay, so it doesn't say here who wrote the book. Maybe she wrote it herself. I mean, she must have. Hang on, all rights reserved. The illustrations, cover design and contents are protected by copyright. Yes, okay. Alright, so it seems like Natalie has both written the guidebook and done all the artwork, so. And Jean-Marie Bevot has done the translation from French to English. So, introduction. I devoted much time and pleasure in designing this tarot deck, which portrays the 4 seasons. These cards pay homage to nature, its fauna and its flora, my sources of inspiration. The tarot cards teach us and enlighten us. They invite us to meditate and think intuitively. Reading the cards can help us make decisions by determining the positive and negative factors. Yes, 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 okay. And then we go straight into the meanings. And then we have some information about how to read tarot cards. Examples of card spreads. Venus spread. This spread is for emotional issues. The questioner shuffles, cuts the cards. Select 5 cards which the diviner will set in the star formation as shown below. The position meanings, the questioner's feelings, influences on the questioner's emotional block, what the questioner expects, what is likely to happen. Oh, that one looks interesting. All right, so let's pull out the cards that were a bit confusing to me. I want to look at the 5 of Pentacles. I want to look at the 10 of Wands. I want to look at the 2 of Cups. Let's also look at the 3 of Swords. All right, so this might become a long video, so if you're not interested in this part at all, just feel free to turn it off. But I'm in the mood for a long one now, so let's go for it, shall we? All right, so 5 of Pentacles. So we've got here 5 pentacles in the sky and this lady blowing some dandelion seeds or something in the air. Let's see what the guidebook says. So we have this fairy has lost her illusions. The wind carrying the petals and the clouds on the horizon signal lost dreams and disappointments during a difficult period. However, the obstacles are not insurmountable. Indeed, the card announces a releasing of the situation, represented here by the 5 pentacles shining in the sky. Hope will rise again. Okay. Divinatory meaning. Struggle for improvement after a harsh period. Courage is rewarded. Reciprocal attraction, a lover. Reversed meaning, chaos, disorder, errors, misbehavior, bankruptcy, loss, emotional upheaval, divorce. Wow. All right. I think I'm gonna stay to the like top part here. I don't really like it when guidebooks try to, I don't know, predict the future. Anyway, so that's interesting. Then we've got the Ten of Wands. These two face-to-face imps shown shaking hands are symbols of friendly exchanges and helpful arrangements. Their union is sealed by their crossed wands, a sign of achievement and alliance. They will unite to achieve their goal and solve the problems. New prospects and success are in sight. Wow, that is so different. That is incredibly different from the regular Ten of Wands. Okay. It doesn't say here if it's built on the Rider-Waite-Smith or not. The guys, those of you who read Thoth, is the Ten of Wands like in Thoth like this? Is there a Ten of Wands in Thoth? I do not know Thoth. You clearly can see that, but all right. This is interesting. All right, so Three of Swords. Three of Swords. The three swords planted directly in the ground symbolize rigidity, accentuated by the harsh wintry climate and the leafless trees. Forced to collect wood for warmth, the small fairy has difficulty carrying her heavy basket. The swords create further obstacles which she must circumvent to go on her way. Divinatory meanings: dispersion, absence, oppositions, individualism, contempt, separation and estrangement. Yeah, okay. I will leave you to ponder on that as you will. And let's move on to the cups, the Two of Cups here. Standing on a flowered balcony, this young fairy talking to the birds represents osmosis, respect and harmony with the surroundings. The stars are symbols of bonds and communion. All right. All three figures, the two birds and the fairy, connote the triumph of the heart and deep love. Alright, so we've got kind of a Two of Cups meaning, but we have the Two of Cups meaning between this lady and the nature and birds. I kind of love that. I kind of love that, actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, alright. So let's also shuffle and draw a couple of random cards, because I also want to read what and then if we don't pull any majors, we will also take out a major card and read from that, because this guidebook and these cards are very weird and different and interesting. And if any one of you guys know anything about this deck, I would love to know more. I would love to know more. I'm gonna have to research this deck a little bit. All right, let's pull two cards. The Star and the Nine of Wands. All right, well, we already read the Ten of Wands, I don't know. Let's start with the Star, shall we? This charming young fairy with her gentle face is dressed in white as a symbol of purity, perfection, light and wisdom. She provides hope, guidance and inspiration as she shows us how to become confident and virtuous. She helps us to be receptive to spirituality. The large shooting star above her is the symbol of our lucky star. She inspires us, our night, and guides us. The stars that she holds tells us that life is filled with hope and joy. This card also symbolizes the unconsciousness, the balance between the material, her feet standing on the ground, and the spiritual, the celestial elements, her crown and the spangled firmament which surrounds it. Divinatory meanings: protection, positive influences, spiritual rebirth, divination, intuition, hope, joy, communion with nature, peace, satisfaction, tender and sincere feelings, sensuality, accomplishment, creativity, a reward, prosperity, beauty, and refinement. Alright, so that's a pretty classic star card, I think. And the Nine of Wands. This serious fairy is waiting as she gathers her thoughts, which are at the moment lost in the void. Dark clouds are banking up and soon darkness will cover the light. The 9 planted wands symbolize the determination of this fairy woman, ready with... Oh no. The text is coming up to the edge so closely that I'm not sure if it has cut off a couple of words or not, but it says here, with greater clarity and confidence she will be ready for a new project and will move towards success. So, all right, let's pull out a couple of mages just to see how the guidebook is with them as well. And all the court cards, of course. We need to hear a court card. Let's do the King of Pence. I want to hear the Hermit. Page of Swords, maybe? The Hermit. This elderly fairy, with his mystical expression, symbolizes meditation, humility, and knowledge. In the quiet forest, he lives in solitude and perfect harmony with nature. In search of himself and for the path of wisdom, time has become his ally. The light he holds reflects his spiritual clarity. Illuminates the truth and allows him to penetrate the secrets of the arcana. The stars surrounding his head symbolize the strength of the higher spirits and the knowledge lighting his way. The hermit avoids contact with others to live in perfect communion with his ideals. His mental power and intuition will allow him to reach his goal, the divine light. Divinatory meaning: wisdom, patience, isolation, reserve, prudence, direction, moderation, a great sensitivity, spirituality, secrecy, telepathy, and occult protection. And this hermit is fantastic. I love him. All right, the Empress. This fairy empress, gracious and dignified, incarnates beauty, charm, love, and generosity. She symbolizes emotion and embodies feminine attraction. Surrounded by barn owls, she represents Mother Earth and fertility. The scepter she holds is a sign of her inner power. She controls situations and dissipates doubts. Her authority is effortless. Divinatory meanings: changeable, ideas, intelligence, creativity, harmony, serenity, stability, arts, poetry, maternal advice, in love, and an enriching new relationship. I don't know, she looks a bit too fierce for me. But I think that is something within me as well, like, you know, not being able to equate fierceness with love. you know, like harshness as a way to express love. Do you know what I mean? Might be my sensitive nature, I don't know. All right, let's do the Queen of Wands. This dignified fairy queen with her serene face incarnates modesty, honesty, understanding and patience. Sure and relaxed, her wand is firmly planted. We are welcome in her woods where imps and sprites live. The fox which accompanies her symbolizes her tact and dynamism. Divinatory meaning, a sympathetic person, understanding and honorable, a maternal woman whom one can count on. Shining success at work, protection, economy, but generosity, an interest. I think there's some stuff being lost in translation here as well, maybe. Well, anyway. Let's do the King of Pence next. King of Pentacles. This king with his honest face. Does he have an honest face? I think he looks a bit creepy. Symbolizes power and wealth. His richly ornamented clothing reveals his refinement. His pentacle shows the result of his efforts, but also his generosity. Having successfully built his life, he is now free to enjoy and share the abundance. Why is there no mention of the bear? Hello? All right, and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There we go. This old bagpiper man. This alert fairy page stands guard as he blows his bagpipes. With his fiercely vigilant eyes, he watches the mountains. Okay. What mountains? His soft song of lamentation is carried on the winds far beyond the mountaintops. His music brings messages from the spirit world. A curious but discreet and attentive young person. Observation. See, young person, but she's got an old man beard. Observation, vigilance, agility, communication, patience, and prudence. A peaceful interlude. All right, so there are things here that confuses me and annoys me. But then there's also things in here that utterly delights me. So yeah, I mean, the jury is kind of out. I love the size of the deck. I love the cardstock. I love the backs. I love basically almost all of the majors and a fair few of the minors. I had been hoping that more of the deck would be like this, you know, rosy-cheeked, big-nosed, gnome-type fairies in flower gardens. You know, that's what I had been hoping for. And I suppose that's partly what they are. And I would have loved it if more of the deck cards had been like that hermit card. Or more like these with the frog. And the one with the snail. But like less of these, you know, lightly dressed fairy women. And more of these quirky gnome type figures. Like all of these cute little gnome fae and imps are kind of like all male, and all of the women are like these tall, pale, skinny fairy women, which kind of annoys me. I want more of this. See, I want a deck with characters like these. Short, plumpy, lumpy, funny, cute, naturey. The court cards aren't too bad. I really kind of like this kind of old wizened king here. But yeah. Anyway, I am so glad that I tried it. I'm definitely going to be using it. I mean, I think it's really interesting, for sure. It's different. It's got very different interpretations for some of these. This tower card, honestly. See, I want a deck more like this. Mushrooms and little impy gnomes. And trolls. This one really reminds me of a card from the Faerie Oracle by Froud. Hang on, I'm gonna find that card. Okay, oh my goodness, you guys. These are so similar. Look at the crowns. Come on, focus. Look at these cards. They're like the same. The same dress. The same, like, branches coming out of her head. The flowers. The crescent moon on her forehead. Like, hello, this is definitely heavily inspired by the fairy godmother. Yeah. And another card that I found while I was looking for that fairy godmother is another card from the majors in this deck that definitely is inspired by another card in that Fairies Oracle. That's the Death card. Look at this. Look at those. They are, I mean, clearly inspired, at least, you know, with this shrouded figure, both holding this orb. But then we obviously have some more stuff going on here. But those cards are definitely inspired by this deck. Unless, of course, this deck came out first. But I don't think so. Hang on. No. The copyright for the Fairies Oracle is 2000. And the copyright for this deck was 2007. So yeah, definitely inspiration from the Brian Froud Fairies Oracle here. How funny is that? All right, so yeah, let me know what you think about this deck. Quite an odd find, I must say. And yeah, very interesting and quirky artwork. And yeah, so far, this Hermit, just the best card. Blows all the others out of the water, to be honest. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this overly long first impressions video and exploration of the Faerie Tarot by Natalie Hertz. So yeah, please take care of yourselves and be well, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.